You may have questions about how to effectively implement an evidence-based program or how to develop an innovative strategy for addressing a social problem in your community. You may be wondering whether there is any guidance on selecting an evidence-based program from an extensive list of programs, or how and whether a program can be adapted for use in your own community.
In April 2011, the United States Department of Health and Human Services, Office of the Assistant Secretary for Planning and Evaluation, hosted a historic forum titled Emphasizing Evidence-Based Programs for Children and Youth in Washington, D.C., to begin to tackle these challenging questions.
More than 80 of the nation's leading researchers and practitioners met with HHS staff to discuss the state of evidence-based program implementation and to identify promising approaches for developing evidence-informed strategies when evidence-based programs are not available.
Over the course of the forum, participants discussed challenges encountered when selecting and replicating evidence-based programs and identified resources and strategies that are helpful in addressing those challenges. This video highlights some of the key points made during the forum.
There's a lot of hard work to figure out what are the key programs, what can be replicated, but that's only at most half the work. The really hard work is saying, okay, now we've got these things, now how do we actually implement them so the results are similar to, or match our expectations, hopefully even exceed our expectations. So that's what I think we're about here.
Communities and states have to go through a process of examining their needs, evaluating evidence-based practices, interviewing the resources that will get them there, interviewing implementing sites, and then back to this theme we have of it's a messy world, it's a trade-off. Not everything's going to be at 100%.
It's important to understand fidelity because of the association between the program and the outcomes. When I began looking at programs, when there was a program failure, I always thought it was a failure of the theory behind the program. My very first question now is always, was the program implemented with enough fidelity to achieve results? And, you know, when you do fidelity analyses and you do it in conjunction with an outcome evaluation, you can learn many other things. You can learn about the thresholds that are needed in implementing a program. In a study of 143 drug programs, well-implemented programs achieved effect sizes 0.34 greater than poorly implemented programs. In another one, implementation quality made the largest contribution of any variable to effect size.
What factors need to be considered in identifying appropriate adaptations? Mentioned before here is reports from the field staff. Those are the ones in the trenches. And if they come to you, and they have come to me, saying this is not working as we planned, then there's several issues that need to be addressed. It may be that they're not doing it right, but it also may be that the program is not functioning as planned. One key point here, beware of misadaptation. And that's happened to me too.